Hey, welcome back. This is Z, and I got some more Zilosophy thoughts for you. So maybe you listen to these once a day, once a week, once a month. I don't even know how often I make them yet, so listen whenever you can. But today, we're going to use some new technology. Check this out, green screen at Zilosophy, and we're going to talk about kindness. So let's get into kindness. What is kindness? Why do we need it? Why do we want it? There's a lot of people out there talking about how they feel bad about how we're leaving things for future generations, but they're not really doing a whole lot about it. What we do is we yell at each other and try and ram our opinions over each other's heads and then wonder why the world isn't more kind. Because we're not really practicing kindness. And for those people out there that think kindness is soft or weak or easy, have you ever met people? It's not so easy to be kind to people sometimes. People can be jerks, and we get caught up in our own stuff, and then we're not so nice to each other, and then you don't really feel like being kind to someone that's like that, right? So, kindness is not easy. It's not weak. It's not soft. I've been trying to practice it now for a couple years pretty rigorously, and I can tell you it's one of the hardest things that I practice because, again, people are difficult, me included. We all have our stuff and we get it all over each other. And sometimes it's hard to be kind to someone when that's going on, right? In the last episode, you heard me talk about using awareness and bringing that awareness to ultimately make good choices. And I briefly touched on that kindness is the best choice that we can make. But it's not always the easiest choice, right? So we have to work on it. We have to practice it. What about when somebody cuts you off in traffic and you're sitting there and go, "You son of a motherless God!" I don't know where that came from, but screaming at someone or getting upset doesn't make things better for us. It doesn't make things better for them. One thing that I like to do is realize that everybody's got stuff going on, right? We all have challenges to face. Those could be severe challenges with severe health problems or death in the family or any other kind of tragedies. Or they could be really small. But we all have stuff going on. So I think it's important to take a step back and realize that that person that you're getting upset with has stuff going on. Maybe they're just having a really bad day. But regardless of that, whatever's going on with somebody else, you're the one in control of you. And you're the one who gets to choose kindness or not choose kindness in any moment. Now you might be saying, wait a minute, Z, what if someone doesn't deserve my kindness? Well, that's a tough question, and I get it. I feel that sometimes too. But the thing is, if you want a kind world, then you've got to practice kindness all the time, even and especially when you don't feel like it. And if you think that's impossible to do, let me tell you a little story. I wear this bracelet. It says kindness matters. It also says Elena's voice on the other side. It's to commemorate the senseless murder of the daughter of a friend of mine. She was gunned down in a mass shooting. And my two classmates from Pepperdine, who were her parents, instead of diving into anger and grief, which are feelings that they definitely still feel to this day, they decided a clear choice to make their lives about making her memory about spreading kindness. Because the more we spread kindness to people, the less these senseless acts happen. You never know when you're going to say something or give someone a smile that might change their day, that might make them feel included and make them feel important and like they belong here. So the more that we can be kind to each other, the more that we create that feeling that everybody has a place and that it's going to be okay no matter what happens. And we can choose kindness even in the most difficult times. So I welcome you to take up this challenge. It's something that I've done. It's something that Eric Housley and Hannah Housley have done in Elena Housley's name to spread kindness, because kindness does matter, guys. If we want a kind world, then we have to take on the challenge of being kind, even and especially when we don't feel like it.